Hey everyone, I'm Trevor and this is Amy and you are watching SoCal Disney Dad. I didn't do an intro earlier because we were just having too much fun, but we are here for a trolley tour in Old Town. I should tell you where we are first. We are here in Old Town San Diego for a trolley tour, and we've already done it, but that's okay, and I want you all to see it, so let's get going. So here is a little booth for these trolley tours, Old Town Trolley Tours, and they've got a ton of different packages here. You just come up here to figure out exactly the different things that they've got in here, but I see a Sea and Land combo, Trolley 2-day combo, City and Beaches combo, City and Spirits combo, Maritime package, Panda package, Naval Military package. We just grabbed some brochure here, and one of the upcoming events that's going on is the Ghosts and Gravestones, which is their Halloween tour, and I might come back and do that. I don't really do Fright Night type stuff, but I know that a lot of you guys find it interesting, and I might do it for you. I just primarily, Amy isn't really big into Fright. Oops, you went blurry.
I went blurry.
Here you go.
Yeah, no, I don't do scary stuff.
Amy doesn't do scary stuff.
I don't do scary.
I actually just signed up for the Halloween Hallow Scream at SeaWorld, and I'm going to be going with my buddy Chris from Park Swap. He's already booked tickets for opening night. I have as well, September 17th. Amy is not going to go, just me, because she doesn't really do this sort of Hallow Scream stuff, but we're going to have some fun. So here is our private trolley tour. We're gonna go on in here.
You guys can go ahead and get seats or whatever you want.
Awesome. Well, this is our trolley. And yeah, I don't know what to expect, really. I'm excited. Here is the inside of our trolley here.
There's actually a little clip that actually has
We've never done this before.
ghost sound to it, so I'm like at this really special part. When we get to Coronado, I'm gonna try my best to find a parking spot. And we're gonna head over to the ferry landing. We can walk around there for about maybe 10-15 minutes depending on my mood. Then we're gonna get out of the park and come back in.
Right now is Old Town. Now, Old Town here was the original site of San Diego from 1769 to 1872. Out here to our right, we've got the Old Town State Historic Park. If you lived in San Diego back in the 1850s, this here to our right was your town might have looked like back then. Maybe with a little more concrete. Now, the first European explorer to discover this region was Juan Rodriguez-Cabrillo. Complex called War. It was mission or resistance command. Now, these buildings here for level were originally home to a seaplane factory called Consolidated Aircraft. The Consolidated Aircraft was founded by a man named Reuben H. Lee out in Buffalo, New York. Buffalo's a pretty cool place and all that, but actually that was kind of the issue. Got a little... On the far right, there's a black schooner that is the California, the official state small ship of California. Second from right to the brown Spanish galley, that is a replica of the San Salvador. The ship used to launch free back in 1542. The ship called the HMS Surprise. That has been in a couple movies, including Pirates of the Caribbean, and here to the right is the Star of India. That is the oldest active high-hull sailing ship in the world. It was built way over to a large great ship with number 41 on it. That is the USS Midway. The Midway, of course, is now a museum. It is the newest and largest aircraft carrier museum in the world. It has about 990 feet long, in case you're curious. But the reason I mentioned it was the largest, but those records are probably stand forever. Mile, which is slightly worse than the Hummer. It actually goes to about 100,000 gallons of diesel a day. I'm sure the state of California will that one. The oldest surviving hotel here in downtown San Diego. Now, just for a little reference as to how old it is, the very bottom story here, you notice there's a few different shops and restaurants here. The very first tenant at the bottom story of this hotel was the Pickwick Stages. It was a stagecoach company, like horses and buggies and all that fun stuff. is the only one I've seen that's actually at a corner. This here to our right though is the Spreckles Theater. This was built by John Spreckles back in 1912 for that 1915 event. Now, there were originally 1,915 seats inside. Now there's more like 1,200, but hey, all details. Here to our right, got Fort Plaza, oldest mall in San Diego that no longer exists. In case you're curious, 33 cents back in the 1860s would be worth about $1.52 today per acre of downtown San Diego. Probably can't buy a square inch for that nowadays. Oh well. Now we're rolling down to the Gaslamp Quarter here. We're in downtown San Diego, of course. While we do so, you go ahead and get a group on with Little Earth, Wind, and Fire. We expect to drop about 200,000 visitors for the city, but it's so successful we expect this second year, and in total, about 2 million people showed up. This really helped put San Diego on the map worldwide and led to that development Balboa Park is known today. But if I'm not forbidden, decided that's not a bad idea. So, take a look out to the left and see some little tables and buckets. That is the Sky Car exhibit over to San Diego Zoo. It was established back in 1916. Now, he pitched the idea of having a zoo to the cities, and the city's like, that's a great
Very
idea.
briefly, I saw it.
We're not paying for it. So we can head over to Coronado. Now, I can't talk that much of the highway because it's a highway. But just a couple of safety reminders as we get out there. You can see also some fantastic views over the bridge. And you want to take plenty of pictures, but keep an eye on all your belongings.
They let us off here at Ferry Landing. Ferry Landing is on Coronado Island. Amy and I come here all the time, so this is no new thing for us. At some point in the near-ish future, we intend to do a full Coronado tour, show you the Hotel del Coronado, walking down Orange, all the shops and interesting things through there, come down here to Ferry Landing, walk down to the park down there, maybe even go over by the golf course. It's going to take a significant time investment on our part to do all that walking. We enjoy it. It's a great time to do a walk, especially in the summertime, because it's a lot cooler over here than it is where we live in El Cajon. In fact, you might notice
20 to 30 degrees.
that Amy just put her jacket on, and it is so crazy hot where we live that we come here all the time.
The high here all week is around 72 degrees, and my mom was all excited about that. And our highs are in the 80s to 90s. And sometimes in the summers, our highs can be in the hundreds, and they'll still be like 80 degrees over here.
Pretty much. So this is our respite. This is where we come to get away from the heat. And this also is one of the stops on the trolley tour. So if you are interested in either the hop-on, hop-off trolleys, the hop-on, hop-off is where you literally get off wherever you want, and you wait for another one to come by to get on and move on to the next spot. We are on a paid one, a private tour, so it takes us around all these different places. We have a very limited amount of time here, but now that we're down at the end, we're going to flip it around for you. Little beach down here, and everyone always comes over here to take the ferry to the other side. Straight across the way is the convention center, and so a lot of people will take the ferry over there. Also, Seaport Village is right over there as well. In fact, if you saw our Seaport Village video, there's that little shell that they are going to start doing like concerts and things in, and we saw that from one of the parks over there. Beautiful, gorgeous view of the skyline from down here. I'll never get tired of looking at that skyline for sure.
And since there's no here, I guess Palm Beach don't face quite as much groceries. Either way though. Take a look to our right though, and we get that beautiful downtown San Diego view at the Ferry Landing we built in 1932 for
Okay, now we're back here,
Woo,
the
time
same
travel.
the same spot that we were at the beginning of this video, in order to tell you our thoughts on the trolley tour. So I'm just gonna let Amy take it away.
Great. Thanks for the warning. I thought it was really fun. I did like that we got to do kind of our own private tour. So most of the ones you can do, ones where I guess you're in like a group and stuff, or you can do the hop on, hop off. We got to go with a bunch of our church group, and so it was literally a private tour of, there was maybe, what, 12 couples on the
Something like
trolley, and we had it for an hour and a half, and then there was another group going out right now to go do the same thing. But
So on that hour and a half, we started off here in Old Town, of course, because that's where it left. We went down by the harbor and went along Harbor Boulevard area,
Down by the airport.
down by the airport, and then
Through downtown.
we cut through downtown San Diego, went through a bunch of the skyscrapers, some of the historic sites.
which I just have to say, kudos to our driver, because I hate driving through downtown in a regular car, and this guy's driving a massive trolley, and there were times I'm like, I would have already hit that car, I would have already hit that car.
Yep. And then from there we went over the Coronado Bridge to Coronado, went to Ferry Landing.
We went to Balboa Park too.
Oh yeah, I forgot we drove through Balboa
And we
Park.
went over that bridge.
Yep, we went over that bridge. Then after we got back from Coronado, we drove through Little Italy and then back to Old Town. As far as the actual tour itself goes, of course it's not talking the entire time. They put on some music whenever the driver can't talk, which is primarily when he's really focused in some
driving.
downtown streets or on the highway. They're not allowed to do any narration while they're driving on the highway. And so they have music playing during that time. But otherwise, he was really super funny. Told lots of corny jokes,
Yeah.
but they were funny jokes.
But I'm impressed on even how much he remembered,
Yeah.
because it's not like he has a booklet in front of him and he's, he has all this memorized and
Yep.
knows when to say it, and I thought he did a good job.
He did a fantastic job. Of course, if you are native San Diegan, it's not as exciting, or not even native, but if you're just, if you are a San Diegan, a local, it's not as exciting as if you're touring, because it's a lot of the stuff that we're just already familiar with. Nothing fantastic. Like, we go over to Coronado all the time, so stopping at Coronado and getting out for 15 minutes isn't like all ooh and ah for us, but definitely awesome tour. If you are visiting San Diego, highly recommend. It lets you see all the sites.
I was about to say, I would even, if you're coming here for, a couple days, even consider doing the hop on, hop off, because they said that you can get on it and then, you could go to Balboa Park, hop off, walk around for however long you want, and then they said they always have trolleys that cycle through those areas, and then you just hop on another one. So, I know Coronado, they frequently have trolleys down at their stop, and so if you have limited time, that's a great way to see a bunch of bunch of San Diego without having to drive around yourself.
Absolutely. And you get narration along the way that tells you all the cool stuff about San Diego.
And you don't have to deal with traffic.
That's the biggest perk of all right there. You aren't the one dealing with the traffic. Well, anyway, thanks again for watching. Again, this is SoCal Disney Dad, and we were doing the trolley tour today. If you want to see more videos like this one, Southern California, I was going to say theme parks, but we're not in a theme park. Southern California attractions. Go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and we will see you again next time.